I'm with Andrea Ingmeyer, the director of PWPL Public Library. Thanks for joining us this morning.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Obviously, you're in good spirits after what Marquette voters approved yesterday. Tell us about what was before voters.
Before voters was a $4.2 million bond, and it's a millage. We couldn't technically call it a renewal, but it's going to feel like a renewal to the taxpayer. They were paying a millage of 0.55, and that was for the 2000 renovation. And so this new millage is for repairs and maintenance to the building, some space planning changes and things like that.
So now, as we look at the results from yesterday, it was pretty overwhelming
Really?
in support.
Yeah.
And so what does that say about city residents and what they view the library and how they view it?
Well, even in our townships, we have a very high approval rating. Our last millages in the townships were over 70%, and this bond millage was over 80%. You know, we hadn't had a millage in Marquette City for a long time, since the 2000 renovation, so we didn't know what to expect, but I think what it says is we have a lot of support from the community. We have a lot of really dedicated library fans, maybe. I don't know if that's the right word or not, but people are definitely supportive of the library.
Okay, so now what does this mean? What can you do with this passage?
Wow, there's so much to do. Well, obviously the biggest thing we need to do is repair the structural damage to the building. That's probably going to take the longest to get to, though. So we have a lot of other repairs and maintenance needed on the inside of the building. We can probably get to that a little bit faster. But yeah, it's going to be probably 2 years to get everything done. Okay.
And now, so the renovations, obviously remember the big work that was done in 2000. So is this some of the outside stuff, was that touched in 2000, or is this just stuff that wasn't even addressed back then?
Wow, that's kind of a tricky question.
Okay.
The outside repairs that are needed are a crack in the facade of the 1904 building. So I don't know that much was addressed on the outside of the 1904 building, but it's kind of a structural damage that goes from the foundation to the roof line. So it's new repairs, but it's loosely related to the renovation.
Okay. I'm following you. So the summer continues at the library. How's the summer been?
It's been wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, we've had a really strong attendance at our summer reading program, and that's over now. Kids can still come pick up prize books, though, in the youth services department, but we've had a lot going on this summer. It's been a very busy summer, and it's been a really good one.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're encouraged by yesterday's results, and so we'll keep watching some improvements coming at the library now in Marquette after yesterday's approval.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning.